What's going on? Just did a little meditation and a little out of it, but it was decent. Went out for work today. And, I could barely stand up. Got really dizzy. It's been a bit since that dizziness was happening. I guess I'm just in that kind of mode where it's like I'm okay right in the morning for dizziness. And as I'm standing, it just gets more and more dizzy and more and more dizzy. And I don't really have opportunities to sit. I just kind of tolerate it. But in general, I'm okay. Still have a lot of weird head shit that I wish would go away or at least calm down more. But I'm getting there. Laid down for a little bit. Didn't go to sleep. Laid down. I felt a little calmer. Nothing crazy calm, but a little calmer today. Sometimes when I go to work, like I get this, there's partially, like I get a little clearer. I get more worn out and beat up, but I get a little clearer, which is cool. But that doesn't happen all the time, just once in a while. And then I got some work done after I laid down for a little bit. It was a rough night because I didn't sleep again very well. I woke up to coughing as my apartment filled with weed smoke again. So the fucking kid does not fucking learn. Man, the kid's such a manipulator and completely lied to me about not smoking. I don't know why he'd lie. I even said I'm not in it to get anybody in trouble, but he's fucked around so much now I don't give a shit. So tomorrow, I tomorrow I'm going to the office to talk to them and see what they want to do. I'm sure they'll do nothing because they have no proof, quote, quote. They're just going to tell me to go to the police station, I'm sure, which is bullshit because honestly, I don't want to go to the cops for this. But what I'll do is I'll go to the office and talk to them, and if they suggest that I need to get a police report, then I will let that kid know that's the situation. Say again, I know I don't know why he likes me. I literally see him going out to his garage to smoke weed, like he did earlier. But last night he didn't want to. He'd smoked in the apartment, and it just filled my apartment with weed again. So I'll say, listen, I see you're trying. I don't know why you lied to me about it. I see you're trying, but that other night when you were smoking in the middle of the night, it was ridiculous. Don't let that happen again because I went to the office and talked to them about it. And they suggested I go to the fucking police. And I don't want to have to fucking do that shit. So don't make me do that shit. Don't fucking lie to me anymore. Be a man, don't fucking lie. Baby. Little fucking baby lying. He's a fucking alcoholic. I think he's bipolar. I have no idea. That's where I'm at with that. The funny thing is, I got a big pot leaf on my shirt. I support weed. I do, but be respectful about it. You know what I mean? I can't be around it anymore, and I want him to be able to do it. But be respectful if you're around somebody that can't be around it. Got some weird relationship stuff happening. Just I don't want more stress, you know? It's like I'm trying to I'm trying to be as, you know, good of a man as I can be, you know? There's a lot of stressful things happening, and I'm still trying to laugh and have a decent time, and yeah, I just don't know what more to do. Disappointed, to say the least. I'm still doing better than I was, but it's really weird because after everything changed after I over tapered Remeron. It's been about a year in one cut, and the way my head is and the things that happen in my head are completely different than what happened after benzos and everything. And I'm literally waiting for that to calm down more. It has calmed down, but not enough to where I think I can handle another cut. It's literally one symptom that I'm waiting for it to calm down. But it's one of those things I know would take a long time. So it's like eventually I'm gonna have to cut again, which is annoying as sin. It's like nobody likes to deal with me when I'm starting to feel better. Could you imagine cutting again? Everything's just gonna go to shit. It's so stressful. I'm tired, but I feel like good tired. It's not like when I get tired, usually it's like my symptoms get really crazy. But this time I'm tired and my symptoms are just crap. They're bad, but they're not like raised because I'm so tired, which is rare. But I'm more tired just because I meditated before this. It's going to work this morning it was like fine. It snowed a lot last night. It wasn't supposed to, but it did. And I had to clean off my car and blah blah blah. I left early. I woke up. I didn't sleep much for the last 2 nights, and then with him smoking weed again last night, that ruined my whole fucking night. So I decided, it's either I go out or I sit here and suffer. So I went out and suffered, and it was worth it this time. Sometimes it's not. It was worth it just because it didn't completely fuck me up, but I got really dizzy and just out of it. I went through that for like a year after benzos. It was just one of those symptoms where, like, some days I could stand longer without it coming on, but now I'm in a situation where once I'm standing for about 15 minutes, it starts to come on, and it doesn't go away until I sit down or lay down for a while. It's really annoying, but I have to push through it. I mean, I've been in worse shape, trust me, but it's irritating. Man, I can't believe I got to go to the fucking office to try to rat on this fucking kid tomorrow. God, it's just been so stressful. And I know it's going to all catch up with me with a really big wave. Like, I need another, all within one cut. I think it's been 3 major waves already in this one cut. And I know another one's coming just because of the stress from those. Last night was brutal. And then some stress earlier. Just want to hold my damn girlfriend's hands. I don't know why it's so acts like it's so uncomfortable. I just want to. I keep trying to make things better, trying to get close. Even if it's little amounts, and I feel like it's just not wanted, and I never know what to do or say anymore. I don't see why. I don't see what's so damn complicated about it. I guess you don't want to be. It's like, if you don't want to be with somebody that completely loves you and cherishes you, just because I can't be fucking Superman, but sick or not, it's not going to find anybody else that gives a shit as much as I do. I literally, after benzo, once I got off the benzos, she helped me with my business, and it was amazing. But I still, no matter how sick I was, I busted my balls to pay all the fucking bills. I sold my music equipment to make sure it kept happening, so she didn't have to fucking go, because she didn't have a job at the time. I just don't even get it. What more? I've do anything. You'll never find anybody in benzo withdrawal syndrome that's going to do as much as I do. I do the fucking dishes. I try to clean up a bit, you know. I work my ass off. I don't know what more. And one day, if I die, and she's going to see these videos and hear all this stuff. It's kind of sad. Because I'm not deleting them unless YouTube decides to delete my account one day. But it makes me sad. I don't want to keep having these conversations. I'm going to get off here in about 5 minutes. Just gets my anxiety fucking going, It's ridiculous. With all the fucking weed bullshit. Imagine. I just swear, man. Like, benzo withdrawal and Remeron withdrawal and COVID is not enough. I need to have the fucking fucking neighbor that smokes excessive amounts of weed, and it just pours in my apartment. And then stress with my relationship. I just come on. It's completely ridiculous and not fair. It's funny, if my girlfriend was doing these videos, I'd watch them all. Because that way I can really get into her mind. But that's just me. Of course, every day is a little excessive, but it's like I think she watched a half a video once years ago. And I understand why she wouldn't, but then again, I'm totally different. Like, I'd want to know really how fucked up is it that she's not telling me that I want to hear it. I want to know. There's so much information I tell on here that she doesn't even know. It's complicated. I just didn't think how unbelievable my story is. I don't know how I'm going to get off the rest of this medication, but I'm going to fight to do it. Man, is that going to feel fucking wonderful? You know, the amount of time in hell I've gone through. And just to put a cherry on top, it's gotten extremely complicated now. Thought it would get easier at the end, but it didn't. Got way harder. Yo. Some people in time said back in the day said it'll get harder at the end. And some people, just ditch their medications. But I was the lucky one where it got harder. Yeah, that's my day. I mean, it could be worse, could be better. I'm glad I'm not like I was a month ago. That's for sure. But just a lot of bullshit. You know, I was doing tolerable until dickhead last night, so it's 2 nights now. I haven't really slept well. And it's like it's not totally catching up with me yet, but it will. Between that fucking asshole downstairs and there's some relationship stuff going on and working today. God, I hope I don't fall into another huge wave. Man, come on. I'll never be able to get anything done that I want to get done to further this fucking taper. It's like I'm literally stuck in this fucking bullshit. It just takes forever. Some people like, oh, I taper every 2 weeks. I taper 10% every 2 weeks. It's like, holy shit, I'd die. I don't know how people handle it. I really don't. I know they don't have any, they're not going through anything like I'm going through. Nothing. If they were, they'd be dying. Still wonder how I'm alive and doing it, considering it's a lot worse now. Some things are better, don't get me wrong. There's a bunch of things that are better, and then there's a bunch of things that are worse. It's like there's a bunch of things that stayed healed, and then there's a bunch of things that happened after I fucked up the rum run. And now I get to look forward to those things getting worse when I taper. It's just completely different. But it's still scary. It's always a mental fucking thing that, it's like I would be tapering already if it wasn't for this certain mental shit that I can't handle. It just, there's too much shit going on in my head. And it's bizarre. Today it's a little slower, which is nice. And I'm just hoping it kind of goes on that track for a little while because I'm sure I won't taper for another month or until I get some stuff done. You know what I mean? Get something done that I need to get done. So we'll see what happens after that. Just hoping I don't fall into a wave. Usually I already feel worse, but we'll see. Right now I'm feeling worse. My depression's feeling worse, but that's just because of some relationship stuff. My face is still really numb here. That was a very early response to getting pulled off of benzos. So it's really bizarre that it came back. I mean, I always have it a little bit, but and when I do cuts, I get it more, but it's really bizarre how strong it is. It would probably feel better if I shaved. Just not ready to do that. But it's just a numbing in my jaw and chin. Usually about up to here. It's fucking bizarre. And when I get that, I usually get a crawling in the back of my neck. And they come together for some reason. I don't know why. But that was a very early, I had it for about 3 years. And it pretty much went away. Man, you must have missed the whole video. No, I'm not sleeping well. I had the fucking guy smoking weed all night, so that kept me up. And then the night before, I didn't sleep because of whatever stress, paranoia, and shit. So it's been 2 days, only getting so many hours of sleep. I mean, last night I woke up fucking coughing from weed. It was absolutely ridiculous. And then earlier, I see him go into his garage to smoke. It's like, why try sometimes, but not all the time? What an asshole. And my girlfriend's supporting me. With this whole weed thing, she smokes, but it's like she's supporting me, and that's cool. She's gonna go with me tomorrow. 3 a.m. I could have texted you because that's when I was up. I was up about 2:30 to about 4, and then I tried to get back to sleep, and I was just tossing and turning. Got a few hours. I know I didn't get to sleep till after midnight. Probably got like 3 hours, 4 hours maybe. Probably 4 hours. And the night before I didn't sleep. I just slept about that. So, not good. It's tolerable though. I mean, sometimes I sleep like that and I feel better. And that's kind of like how I feel like mentally I feel a little better today. which is fucking bizarre because I'm worn the fuck out from working and shit today. I don't plan on going back out till Wednesday. So I got tomorrow. Tomorrow I'll do the going to the office thing, dealing with the weed bullshit. Um, Work from home. Probably do some videos on here and bitch and moan. Got a few people I want to talk to. So on Tuesday I'll be home. I'll probably go to the grocery store. I gotta go to Target. I'll probably go tomorrow. Yeah, I get that. Sometimes it's kind of like what we said before. Like sometimes, like I go to work and like it'll be a better day because of it, and that was today. Even though work was harder, it still in general made me feel more tolerable. But I could barely stand the weird brain dizziness. It's different, but that weird dizziness in my head that I had for years came back. Ugh. So it was hard to work and stand. But luckily, like now when I have it, the DPDR wasn't as strong today, so that helps. But I'm sick of smelling weed. I'm sick of being paranoid about weed. It's been 25 times maybe I've had to deal with it already, giving him the fucking benefit of the doubt. And it's stupid because he's still trying. He goes out to the garage today. But last night he didn't care at all. It's like, well, why do you do it sometimes and then not? It's like, just fucking do it fully. Go outside. At least, dude, it would be realistically easy. All he has to do is open up his window and blow it outside. I used to do that shit. I used to do that shit with my parents being home when I was younger. Nobody noticed. Put my fucking mouth up to the screen and blow it the fuck out. Or I would use a fucking toilet paper tube and put a fabric softener in it. It wasn't perfect, but it worked. Nothing was perfect. It always smelled like weed to a point, but enough to go through my fucking wall. That's nuts. And it's strong. Holy shit. It's strong. All right, I'm off. It's about 5:30, so I'm off. Got 5 people watching. Hello, people that were not in the chat. Um, Wish you all a better day today and have a good evening, and we'll talk later.